The NHL's next generation of stars is here, and two names are already standing out above the rest. In one corner, you've got Connor Bedard. Bedard's shot is already one of the best in the NHL. It's quick, deceptive, and ridiculously accurate. He releases it from all angles, off balance, in stride, or under pressure, and still manages to beat world-class goalies clean. He's not just a shooter though. Bedard's vision and passing are elite too. He can thread impossible passes through traffic or create offense from nothing, especially on the power play. And his dangles are as good as anyone's in the league as well. He's also got a little of whatever the hell McKinnon has. He's got that dog in him. In the other corner, you've got Macklin Celebrini. Macklin's special because he plays the game with a rare mix of skill, maturity, and competitiveness that's almost unheard of for someone his age. Celebrini's hockey sense is also off the charts. He reads plays before they happen, finds soft spots in coverage, and always seems to make the right decision with or without the puck. But you can't sleep on his offensive game either. He's a true dual threat, capable of finishing with an elite shot or setting up teammates with pinpoint passes. His release is quick and accurate, and he has the vision to make plays at top speed. Both have insane skill, elite hockey IQ, and the potential to be franchise cornerstones for years to come. But when it's all said and done, who will be the better player? In this video, I'm breaking down their numbers, their styles, and impact to find out who's truly ahead in the race to become the NHL's next superstar. I'll also be sharing my thoughts at the end of this video as to who I think will have a better career when it's all said and done.
I want it all. Let's go Blue Jays, baby. Let's go Blue Jays. Yes.
Yeah, I just had to talk about that. How about them Blue Jays, man? Oh my gosh, that was incredible. That was honestly incredible. Series is tied 1-1, but this is a hockey channel. I just want to say I'm pumped for the Blue Jays, man. I'm so pumped. Here's hoping they can do something that, the team I cheer for, my Oilers, weren't capable of doing for the last 2 years. Bring it home, baby. Please bring it home. But we're here to talk about Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini, two of the, just awesome young talents coming into the NHL. They're very good, man. These guys are absolutely skilled. I said, who will be. I think they're both going to be, legit franchise superstars for their respective teams. But the question of the video is who's going to be better when it's all said and done? Who's even better right now? I'm going to take a look at all of that, guys. And if you're new to the channel, I'm YouTube Trev. This is Above Average. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. Kind of talking about other teams and other players, not just Oilers players. And I like it. It's fun. If you like it too, drop a comment down below. If that comment gets the most likes, I'm going to give it a shout out in my next video. And so that's cool, right? You want that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So stay till the end. With all that out of the way, guys, let's get right back into this video. Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini. Who's going to win? Huh? Connor Bedard, Macklin Celebrini. Fight. And yes, the question of this video as well, guys, who would you rather start your franchise with? I'm very, very curious. So drop a comment down below. Oh, and also subscribe. You guys are absolutely crushing it with the subscriptions. I hate asking, but over 90% of you guys actually aren't subscribed and you keep on returning. So the big red button down below, if you could give that a little click, that would be awesome. Okay, now I'm done. Let's hop right back into this video. And first off, we're starting with Macklin Celebrini. And that's also pretty cool. These guys went 1-1, just 2 years apart. Connor Bedard, he was first overall 3 years ago now, and then obviously it was Macklin Celebrini 2 years ago, just a year ago, I guess. But yeah, and you know what's also really cool about these two guys? They're Canadian, man. They're Canadian, which is awesome. It's awesome for the future of, Canadian hockey. McDavid's going to have some young talent to play with, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, first off, let's start with Macklin, man. And this is intriguing because I have my thoughts on these two players. And if I were to start a franchise and when it's all said and done, I think this player will be, a better player. I really, really do. I believe that, but stay to the end. I'll be giving it out then. But I mean, Macklin, what an unreal story it is. Like, this is pretty cool. You have the Connor Bedard who's drafted a year before, and that's all everyone, and I mean everyone is talking about. Like, this guy was probably the most hyped prospect, for sure the most hyped prospect since Connor McDavid. And yeah, Macklin Celebrini a year later. Like, people, it wasn't until like December, oh, this Macklin Celebrini guy, he's starting to make some headlines. He's pretty good. He's playing for BU, and he's not bad, right? Like, he's got some talent, and then there's a little bit more, he's actually really solid. The team, whoever gets, it's pretty well unanimous at this point. Whoever gets the first overall pick, they're going to be taking Macklin Celebrini. But I don't think anyone anyone, and I believe this for sure, no one expected Macklin Celebrini to be as good as he is right now and as NHL ready, just mature, everything. His 200-foot game, man, it's unprecedented, especially coming at the age that he is. Like, he's just a young buck, man. He's 18, 19, whatever, how old he is. How old is this guy? 18? 19. He's 19. But no one expected that, man. And that is so incredible and so impressive to do. Like, even I'd argue that his complete, like, 200-foot game is already, I mean, it's comparing it, if you're comparing it to, like, where McDavid was at that age, yeah, he's head and shoulders above where McDavid was. Obviously, the offense wasn't quite there, but his all-round game is something that is so overlooked, and it's crazy because his all-around game is legit. It is so good, but then he's also putting in really good numbers, honestly. Like, you should be, San Jose Sharks fans should be very happy with the production because I don't think anyone expected it. It was either one or the other, right? He was going to be a pretty good, responsible forward, or, he might have that offensive upside, but he's got both. He really, really does. He is probably, and the only player I can really think that and this might be a hot take, I don't know, man, I don't really think it is, but like his comparable to me right now and the trajectory of where he's going, there's only one player, man, that's been like that in my lifetime with the responsible game but putting up the insane numbers. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Sidney Crosby, man. I think his game, I think it mirrors Sidney Crosby's game. I really do. You just look what he does, man. Just super responsible. So yeah, he's an unreal player. And just looking at the numbers quickly, like I said, in his first rookie season, he didn't quite get the rookie. He didn't get the Calder, which is surprising. But I mean, Lane Hudson had an unbelievable season as well. And 12 games he missed last year. Would that have done something? Maybe, maybe not. But in his first year, he had 70 games played, 25 goals, 38 assists, 63 points. That's a very respectable rookie campaign, man. Like, it really is. Ignore the dash 31. He's on a god-awful team. And now, yeah, just quickly comparison to Connor Bedard and Connor Bedard's rookie season. 68 games played, so 2 less. He had 22 goals, 39 assists, and 61 points. Good enough for 61 points. And I believe he did win the Calder that year. So, that's in one corner. You got Macklin Celebrini, man. Like, I think he's got all the talent in the world. I think he's going to be a legit star, and he's already almost there, man. He had a 5-point game the other night, second of his career. Him and Will Smith really have something cooking. That's another thing I will say. Like, I'll start talking about Bedard here, but I mean, he's got Tyler Toffoli, Macklin Celebrini, and Will Smith. Like, that's a pretty solid first line. Let's quickly talk about Connor Bedard's first line. You've got Ilya Mikheyev and Andrei Burakovsky. I'm sorry, but Chicago's got to do something. They have to do something because right now Connor Bedard is not reaching his potential, not even close, and large part due to what Chicago has been able to put around him, like surround him with. Like, these players are crap. Like, they really, really are. I think that's one thing I will say. Macklin's had a little bit more, I wouldn't say luck, but I feel like the Sharks have done a way, way better job surrounding him. And then, especially for the future, I like Misa, Eklund. Like, they've got some really, really good players in the mix for San Jose. Still a few years but from being, a playoff team, but I like what they're cooking. And I can't say the same for Chicago, man. So that's in one corner. That was my thoughts, Macklin. And as much, and this is where it's a hot take, I might as well just get into it now. As much as I say all of that, man, Macklin's unreal. His 200-foot game's unbelievable. His offensive game is also really underrated. And I think he's going to be a 100-point player. And I don't think anyone predicted that 2 years ago. No one did. Like, the fact that he's already this NHL ready is crazy to me. And saying all of that, the question of the video, who would you start your franchise with? And when it's all said and done, who do I think will be the better player? I'm going with Connor Bedard, man. I'm going with Connor Bedard. I don't, this is the biggest thing. I don't see how you can be the most hyped prospect since Connor McDavid to have some guy the next year be better than you. I don't know, man. Like, just the upside. Like, no one was talking about Macklin Celebrini the way they were talking about Connor Bedard. you watch what this guy was able to do when he was surrounded by, I mean, it was a little bit different. You can't really compare it, but at the World Juniors, man, like this guy shows up. I'll never forget what he was able to do in that World Juniors. Like he set records, multiple records. Probably in my lifetime, as of right now, for sure, the best World Junior player I've ever seen. And I don't know if I'll see anyone, not for a long time at least. Like he was just automatic, whatever he was able to do. And then you look at what Chicago, I mean, man, like, I'm sorry, yeah, did he have a sophomore slump? You could say he did, but, like, what did Chicago do to help him? Nothing, man. And in his second year, 23 goals, 44 assists, 67 points in 82 games played. So he did get more points than the year prior, which is good. And this year he's got 7 points in 8 games played, compared to Macklin Celebrini's 12 points in 8 games played. So Macklin's got the edge in offense right now. I go back to, there's a few things. First off, was there pressure? Like Macklin didn't have to go into the NHL with as much pressure as Connor Bedard did. There's that. You can look at that. And do I buy into that? Yes, absolutely I do. With the media, with online, social media, everything nowadays. Not only that with the coming into the league, but the team he was drafted with. Like you're getting drafted to a freaking original 6 team that sucked. You know, the cornerstone, you're the face of the franchise going forward. Of Chicago Blackhawks, original 6, and you're touted as like the next one. That's gonna mess with a lot of people. It really is. And then you got Macklin Celebrini, who really just came into the league and could just do his thing. And you could say that when people were still, he came in, but people were still talking about Connor Bedard. So I don't know if you buy into the pressure. I kind of do a little bit. Definitely Connor Bedard. Everyone in the hockey world, whether you're a hockey fan or not, knew of Connor Bedard going into the season. Macklin Celebrini, you can't really say the same for. Yeah, and then, just being touted as you look at the numbers. Yeah, he put up some really impressive numbers in the WHL for the Regina Pats, which he did, and it didn't quite carry over to the NHL level, so he wasn't as NHL ready as Macklin Celebrini, man. But I'm just telling you, this is my opinion. Again, drop a comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I just think he has more upside, man. I really, really do. And people, like he's on his 3rd year, and he's, he hasn't even been a point per game player. You know what? That's a good point, but you look at one of the best players in the world right now, Nathan MacKinnon. In his first year, 63 points in 82 games played. In his second year, 64 games played, he got 38 points. In his third year, 72 games played, 52 points. In his 4th year, guys, a full season, 82 games played, 53 points. In his 4th year, 53 points in 82 games played. Nathan MacKinnon, yes, you heard that correctly. And then what was he able to do in his next season? 74 games played, 97 points. Sometimes these really, really talented, freak of natures just take a little while to get the ball rolling. And I think that's exactly what Connor Bedard is kind of going through. And as well as just, he's got no one to play with. He's got no one. The team sucks. Chicago sucks. You got Connor Bedard, you got Frank Nazar, yeah, whatever. But I mean, it's really just Connor Bedard, man. Like they need to do such a better job at surrounding him with at least another stud that can play with him at his level. But so far, they have failed to do that. They really, really have. But my biggest question, if Macklin does end up being the better of the two, how the hell was his draft year so quiet? Where did this kid come from? And that's so true. I think it was just because it just happened to be the year before it was Connor Bedard. So that's kind of how it was. You look at McDavid's, well, no, because Matthews was next and he was pretty hyped up. But I don't know, man. Like, it was crazy how under the rug and under the radar Macklin went, and he ends up being sneaky good. Like, really, really good. But in saying all this, I think Bedard does have a higher ceiling. I think when we look back at their careers in 20 years, Bedard's best seasons points-wise will be better than Celebrini's. However, in saying that, I could see when they retire, Macklin would be known as the better all-round player, even though he might not put up as good as numbers. But who knows? Because you look at the points he's putting up right now, and they are better than Bedard's. But like I said, I just think there is more of a ceiling. There's more potential. There's more. He's got a little bit more. Like I really do. I think Macklin's going to peak a little bit earlier. But I think Bedard, I have to believe that. Like, this guy was so hyped. So I think he's got all the talent in the world. He's just still figuring it out right now. But that's my thoughts. Regardless, two unbelievable players. I mean, they're going to be superstars in this league for a long time. And they're two Canadians, baby. That's what, I love that. I really, really do. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment down below as I read and interact with every single one. Thank you for all the continued support. Truly means the world. Subscribe, baby. If you like this type of content, subscribe. And it is that time of the video where I highlight the most liked comment in my previous video, which I titled it as the Oilers don't know how to draft and develop, which I, honest to God, believe is true. The most liked comment was at OldManJenkins12. Howard had a pretty cool first goal, assisted by Draisaitl, and a nice one-timer in his face. Says it all. After he scored, he was just so excited. Can't wait to see how his career turns out, and can't wait to see Savoy's first goal. Yeah, couldn't agree more, guys, but my film is going to run out here, so I'm going to end it. Thanks for all the continued support. Really, really appreciate it. Go Blue Jays, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Don't be average when you can be above average. Peace.